It was really worthwhile for me because I was having a lot of real struggle with this one, and naps and things like that, and just really feeling very conflicted, and my time being split. That was sort of the issue that I brought to the Nobody's Perfect group. Really feeling concerned that I was losing my temper and getting really, really angry. The one thing that they talked about was when you become angry like that, you're no longer thinking with the rational part of your brain, and that you really need to be aware of where you're at emotionally as you're going to that place, so that you can, you know, just be aware of what your physical reactions to anger are and what your triggers are during the day, so that you can not get to that place where you're, you know, screaming and crying in the corner. Okay. And I found that really helpful. And it was nice to talk to other parents as well and find out that everybody was dealing with sort of the same kinds of things, and most of them had a few kids, and it's all the same: bedtime, nap time, meal time, you know, and potty training. Those seem to be the things that just everybody has troubles with. So it was nice to get some ideas about the things that work for other people. I mean, nobody was giving advice. People were just sort of sharing experiences, which is nice, because, you know, what works in one home isn't necessarily going to work in another home. But it is nice to hear, you know, some of the different ways people approach those sorts of things.
Yeah, that program teach me, because before I do the 4 children in Africa, I have the discipline for Africa. When I arrived here, I went to another program for Jennifer. They teach us nobody's perfect. Yeah, they teach us how to take care of kids, we learn a lot of things. They teach us how to teach kids to eat by themselves. They teach us how to, sometimes we can leave the kids in the bathroom. You can cook and the kids are in the bathroom, but they teach us it's not good. Maybe the kids can die with water. I learned that for nobody's perfect.
I learned everything, like if something happened to kid, I have to time out. Yeah, if the kid not listening, we have to put on the chair.
I share in everything. I'm sharing for problems, and in children I talk a lot of different way. Then if we have any problems, I ask Jennifer. She teaching a lot of explaining. I'm studying the baby feeding, how to take care, how to take the shower, how to give the food. My group is a nice group. I like.
This program helped me too much because they teach me how for example, that my baby have feelings, how I don't need to hurt my baby, because I told you before, sometimes I feel so angry with him. I think that he was like an adult, that he understands the things, but no, it's so different. And they teach me too that I need to play with him. I need to leave everything that I do, like for example, clean up my house, to have more time for him and pay attention to him, be patient with him.
I learned a lot of things in that program. I learned to respect others' way to educate their kids, and to see some similar ways to think we were sharing between all the moms who were there. Of course, to manage, you know, temper tantrums, how to manage our stress. One of the biggest things, I guess, is how to work out this stage, this way to educate your baby with your partner.
Mambo sawa sawa, mambo sawa sawa, imba mambo, mambo sawa sawa, imba mambo, mambo sawa sawa. Yesu akiwa ezini, mambo sawa sawa, mambo sawa sawa, mambo sawa sawa, imba. Things are already better. Things are already better.